Hi friends, this is Vijita. Welcome to my channel once again. Today in this video, I'll cover an important topic, that is the difference between a internal order and a cost center. So it is a very common question being asked in any interview, and it is very important to know for as per your learning purpose as well. So the difference between cost center and the internal order. First of all, both are the cost objects. Cost center is also a cost object. Internal order is also a cost object, like other cost objects like WBS element. Okay, so both are cost objects. So the main purpose of the cost object is to capture the cost. So both of them, means both the internal order and the cost center, collects costs. So next is cost center collects costs uh, for a long period of time, means starting from the date when a cost center is being created. Since then it starts capturing the costs and goes on and on and on and on till the validity expires. And frankly, means practically, the validity of the cost center never gets expired until and unless that head itself gets removed from the company structure. So generally cost center collects costs for the infinite period belonging to a particular cost heads. Means a company has many expenses incurred in every month, every day. So those are belonging to different heads. Like some expenses gets incurred in accounts department, some expenses gets incurred in manufacturing department, some expenses gets incurred in the promotional segments. So all of these segments are differently designed, and under the same cost gets booked, cost gets incurred, and accordingly those costs gets captured by the cost center, cost object. So that's the purpose of cost center. And the purpose of internal order is also to capture the cost belonging to a particular object, means belonging to a particular object and belonging to a specified span of time. That's the purpose of internal order. Means say I'm giving an example. A company has various departments. Okay, so and a company holds an event as well. Like say for an example, a car manufacturing company, Maruti Suzuki. Sometimes we all know that these kind of automobile companies go to some of the office campuses and offer their test drive. So if those kind of events, if those kind of campaigns are being held, then during that span of time, means during that event span of time, they create small cost objects like internal order, and in that internal order they capture all the costs belonging to that particular event, belonging to that particular campaign. So they capture, these internal order captures all the cost belonging to that particular event, that particular campaign, and it also captures the revenue as well, the income as well. And finally it shows you the variance, it shows you the report wherein it has a variance like the actual cost, actual cost and their planned cost as well. Both in internal order and the cost center you can plan beforehand. However, after the cost, after the actual booking and after the actual posting, you can see the difference between a planned cost and the actual cost. The same happens in cost center as well, but the main difference between an internal order and a cost center is, for a internal order you can calculate their the revenue or loss for a specified campaign or event belonging to a specified time. As I have given the example earlier, say Maruti Suzuki company offers a test drive while holding a campaign in front of your office. So during that span of time, say the campaign is for 3 days. Okay, for 3 days they are going to a company premises and they offer their test drive. So during these 3 days they have many expenses like fuel consumption, like their convenience allowance for their staff and all. So all these costs are being captured under the internal order, and say during these 3 days if any car is being sold, then that profit also being captured under the internal order. So at the end of the period, at the end of 3 days, they do settle that internal order. What does that mean? That means at the end of the period, means at the end of the 3 days, uh, the internal object has one profit and I mean one revenue and some cost as well. Means it has during these 3 days it could able to sell a car, so therefrom a profit is coming. And during these 3 days it has many expenses like convenience expense, like fuel expenses. So uh, after the 3 days there is a variance, means the revenue minus these expenses. So these variance gets settled. If we do settle the internal order, then some profit comes up, then some, it may be profit, it may be loss, depending upon the situation, but a variance comes up. Now that variance, that means what? That means it helps you to calculate the profit or loss during a particular span of time belonging to a particular object. So that's the purpose of internal order. But in cost center, you obviously can capture cost for a infinite period of time as long as you want, but you never can get it settled. The settlement functionality is not available here, so you never can calculate the profit or loss during a span of time. You never can do that. You only can publish report using a cost center. Means what? Means belonging to some particular heads, belonging to some particular segments, you can capture the cost under the cost center, and you can publish the report to your management mentioning the fact that these particular heads has this cost incurred. So depending upon the data, you can forecast your future expenses and you can plan accordingly. So this is only for reporting purpose, but the internal order is not only for reporting purpose, but also to give you the actual result, but also to give you the actual result of what has been done during that particular event, during that particular campaign, during that particular short span of time. So that's the basic difference between an internal order and a cost center. So it is a very common question being asked in any interview. So the way that I have explained, if you can share the same explanation to your interviewer, then obviously this question will be cracked. So I hope this much is clear to you. If it is not, then please put your questions in the comment section. I'll surely try to answer all of your queries. And if you have liked the video, then please like and subscribe the channel. I'll surely come up with some other videos in next few days. Till then, keep watching the channel. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.